Elon Musk is trying to get state and local officials to hire his Bastrop-based boring company for a multi-million-dollar flood tunnel project in Harris County. And it turns out a Texas congressman is quietly helping him make that push. Joining us this afternoon is Yulong Chung, reporter for the Houston Chronicle, to tell us more about this. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about this. This all stems, this idea about tunnels in Harris County, this dates back to Hurricane Harvey. What are we trying to do here?
Sure. As you know, the Houston region has long suffered from chronic flooding. And 8 years ago, Hurricane Harvey killed dozens of people, flooded hundreds of thousands of homes. And since then, local communities have been demanding a longer-term solution. And in response, local officials have been trying to study this idea of building giant stormwater tunnels underneath the city so they can, move the water away from vulnerable neighborhood in the event of a storm. And that's where Elon Musk came in. He is proposing to build a main portion actually, of the project at a price tag of $750 million.
Okay, and is that more or less than what it is expected to cost?
It's less because the boring company, Elon Musk's company, they have these standardized machines, and so far they have only built smaller tunnels of about 12 feet wide. And Harris County, on the other hand, has been focusing on larger tunnels of 30 to 40 feet wide. So boring tunnels are going to be smaller, they're going to be cheaper and quicker to build, but experts told us they might not be designed to handle the kind of flooding that we might see in Houston.
Yeah, you in this investigation, you all found out that Musk is getting a bit of help in his push to win over this contract. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So we put in some records requests and we got some emails, text messages, meeting notes, and policy memos that showed Congressman Wesley Hunt has been helping Boring and Musk pitch this project to local and state officials in Harris County and Texas. He actually tried to secure $120 million as a down payment for Boring for the project. Half of that would come from the state and half of that would come from the local flood control district. That didn't work out. But they did make some progress in just trying to get people to take this pitch seriously. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick actually told us that Elon Musk might be the only person who can accomplish something like this.
Obviously it's pretty clear what Musk stands to gain if he were to get this contract, but Wesley Hunt, that's a name that people here in Austin may go, oh wait, I've heard this name recently because I've seen some ads on TV. Talk to us about what he might gain from this.
Sure. So Hunt is now serving his second term in Congress, but there's been talk that he's considering challenging Senator John Cornyn in the Republican primary next year. But experts told us that even though he's a rising star in the Republican Party in Houston, he might not yet have the kind of broad name recognition to make him competitive in a statewide race. That's where Elon Musk and the partnership with the Boring Company comes in. Musk has the kind of name recognition, fame, and resources that can help someone like Hunt stand out.
Very interesting stuff. Yulong Chung with the Houston Chronicle. You can read more about her article on the Houston Chronicle's website. We thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.